What is objectivity? What role does interpretation play in history writing? History is the study of the past. It tells us about people, places, and events that happened long ago. Historians are the people who study and write history. When they write, they must be careful to present the truth. Two key concepts in historical writing are objectivity and interpretation. Both help us understand the past in a better and clearer way. What is objectivity? Objectivity means telling something exactly as it is, without changing it and without personal feelings. When historians write history, they try to be objective. This means they must use real facts, not opinions. They must collect information from trustworthy sources like old letters, newspapers, government records, books, and photographs. These are called primary and secondary sources. Being objective means telling the truth about what really happened. Not taking sides. Not adding personal ideas or emotions. Checking facts before writing. For example, if a battle happened in history, the historian should write how many people fought, what caused the battle, who won, and what happened afterward. They should not say someone was good or bad without proof. Why is it hard to be fully objective? Even though historians try to be objective, complete or absolute objectivity is difficult. This is because every person thinks differently. People belong to different cultures, religions, languages, and families. These differences influence how they understand events. Two historians may read the same information but explain it differently. For example, a war may be seen as a fight for freedom by one historian and a fight for power by another. Both may use the same facts but understand them differently. That is why sometimes history contains different viewpoints. What is interpretation? Interpretation means explaining the meaning of historical facts. Historians do not only write what happened, they also explain why it happened and what effects it had. If they only wrote dates and events, history would be boring and confusing. For example, the French Revolution can be interpreted as a fight for people's rights, social view. It can also be seen as a political change or a big transformation in society. All interpretations are based on facts, but they explain the facts in different ways. Interpretation helps us understand history more deeply. Interpretation also helps understand the feelings and experiences of people in the past. Study the cause and result of events. Make history meaningful, interesting, and useful. Balancing objectivity and interpretation, history writing should have both objectivity and interpretation. Historians try to keep a balance. They use correct facts for objectivity. They explain events clearly for interpretation. They avoid personal bias. They allow different voices and viewpoints. Today, historians also include stories of women, children, poor people, and others who were ignored earlier. This makes history richer and fairer. Conclusion: objectivity and interpretation are both important in historical writing. Objectivity helps us learn the truth about the past, while interpretation helps us understand the meaning behind the facts. Without objectivity, history would not be accurate. Without interpretation, history would be only a list of dates and events. When both are combined, history becomes more interesting, complete, and true. They make history a valuable subject that teaches us lessons from the past and guides us for the future.